So as an experiment, now I've scraped a fair bit off, so now it's all sticky. So as an experiment, on this side, I'm going to do methylated spirits. On this side, I'm going to do turpentine. Now this is already treated with turpentine. We'll just try and rub that on. See if we get any result out of it. Well, it's tearing up the paper. Right, this side, just one sec. Focus. Will be alcohol. Yeah, got some quality camera work happening here. You know what? I actually think the alcohol is working a lot better. That's the terps there. And terps. It's this has just got methylated spirits in it. Rub, rub. It seems to work. So just rub them up, rub them up. Yep, it's breaking down quite nicely. Now, the other thing you could probably use when I don't have any here is what they call eucalyptus. Well, what is eucalyptus oil, or that goo remover. Forget what it's called. It seems to me that the alcohol is doing a much better job. Now, mind you, this stuff's probably over 10, 15 years old. That's why it's gone all sticky like it has. But I still reckon they need to stop using it. If they use it on anything these days, seriously, just don't buy it. If it's something you plan on keeping forever, because what'll happen is it'll break down like this has, and then you'll go to touch it, and it's just going to be disgusting. I've seen computer mice with it. I've seen MP3 players. I've seen a lot of even some television remotes. You know, they put it on as soft touch sort of thing. What's the other thing? Cordless drills and stuff have some sort of rubberized or soft touch rubberized coating that goes pretty festy after a few years, and apparently it smells like vomit. So there's a nice image for you. But yeah, they really shouldn't have used it. I mean, it was really big in the 2000s, early 2000s to late 2000s. I think around the time it took them to realise that putting it on is pretty bad because it does go festy. But it's more an issue, and as I said earlier, when they put the soft touch on it, then they put the legends over the top of that for all the controls. And then you go and wipe it and all your legends come off, so you don't know what all your buttons do. I've had mini disc players with that sort of thing, and a few other devices, and it's all good and well if it's something that you've had forever. You know, you've used it a lot and you know how to deal with it. But if it's something that you've just picked up off eBay or whatever, and you're going to have to go through and clean it anyway, first thing that's going to happen is you're going to lose all your legends. So you won't know what anything does, and pretty much it becomes useless. What was the other thing? Oh, some mobile phones had it too, especially on the back. Mind you, these are not smart type phones. The point still remains. They shouldn't. Yeah, one, they shouldn't have done it. Anyway, and two, well, they just shouldn't have done it. There's no two. It's a terrible idea. Because some of the crap that gets stuck to this is just absolutely feral. But anyway, that's my little rant. But yeah, it turns out methylated spirits, what do you call it in the US? You usually buy it as isopropyl alcohol. But in Australia, we generally just get the straight methylated spirits in the same sort of fashion. You know, it's denatured alcohol pretty much. So the general the blend we usually get here is called it's pretty much ethanol with a flavor added to it, so you don't like the taste of it. Some people do take fancy in drinking it because it is a cheap alcohol, though that's pretty disgusting anyway. But yeah, it's methylated spirits is pretty much what you'd call your denatured alcohol, your rubbing alcohol, your isopropyl alcohol, and that sort of thing. Except it's not isopropyl; it's ethanol in Australia, at least anyway. But yeah, so it seems that the ethanol's worked a lot better removing this stuff than turpentine did. Yeah, not a bad effort for a couple of minutes' work.